Bonnie Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tonikaku Kawaii, aka Fly Me to the Moon chapters 201 through 211. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, this is going to be a long one, but where I left off the last time was at the middle of Tsukasa's backstory. So, let's get to 201 first, see what's in store for us today, which is titled, Just How Much Can You Accomplish with the Power of Love? The flashback arc revolving around the enigmatic mystery of Kaguya and their efforts to satisfy Princess Kaguya's impossible request. The eager noblemen find themselves helpless in the hands of fate. Oh yeah, fate is not looking good for them. This art is gorgeous though. It looks like the two of them won't be coming back anymore. As we thought, finding these treasures is going to prove quite challenging. Seems that way. What should we do? What options do we even have? From what I've heard, the Emperor himself has developed an interest in Kaguya-sama. Even the Emperor. But apparently, unlike us, he was promptly turned away without even being assigned a trial. That's good news for us then, but even so, I doubt he'll give up on her so easily. Still, just because he's the Emperor doesn't mean we can give up either. We've got to find a way to get those treasures somehow. Say, was there ever anything in the rules that said we had to get the real thing? Huh? Supposedly all of the treasures written here are impossibly hard to get. If they're all really one of a kind, never before seen treasures, then even Kaguya-sama wouldn't have any way of knowing what they look like, right? Who in this world could possibly be qualified to judge the authenticity of a treasure no one's ever seen before? Today I'd like to present the target treasure assigned to me by Kaguya-sama, the Sword of the Seven Celestial Generation. Oh, how splendid! I've traveled far and wide, venturing deep into the mainland itself, all in order to find and bring this unparalleled treasure back to you. It has been a long and arduous journey, but I finally managed to obtain it. Please have a look for yourself. I see. You're right. This is truly an incredible treasure. I'm genuinely amazed. Please, I'm undeserving of such praise. After all, it was the thought of you and you alone that gave me the courage to risk my life and keep going. I see. In that case, I eagerly await the grand tales from all of your adventures. Of course. I'd be honored to tell you all about them on the night of our wed. However, I have to say that I'm truly genuinely amazed. To think that a treasure that I just thought up randomly would actually exist in this world somewhere. Oh no! Busted. So you're willing to push your wit and cunning to its very limits for my sake. At the very least, you have my thanks for that. No, I'm undeserving of such praise. How'd it go? Did you manage to fool her? No, it seems I'll have to be far more intricate to deceive her eyes. I see. In that case, the two of us will put more effort into... Wait. Isn't that the Emperor? She said she wanted to meet with me? That's some major progress. Yeah. It's all thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Right, Keys? Yeah. Well, I suppose I did write pretty much all those letters by myself. But now you have to be especially careful. Huh? If she ever finds out that you weren't the one who wrote those letters, it'll be over right then and there. So be careful. My Keys. And figure something out. Thank you very much for inviting me here today. No, the pleasure is mine. Please allow me to say thank you for all the beautiful letters you've sent me. After reading those letters countless times, I've become insatiably curious about the person behind them all. But this isn't quite what I expected. Well, that said, it's not how you look on the outside, but rather it's what's inside that truly determines someone's beauty. Or determines one's beauty. That's right. Those letters are what truly embody how I feel about you. By the way, were you the one who wrote all those letters? Well, the thing is, figure something out. I didn't. My friend was the one who wrote all those letters for me. To tell you the truth, I lack the ability to write such beautiful prose on my own. Is that so? If you didn't tell me yourself, I'd have no way of finding out, so it seems to me that you're incapable of telling a lie. However, if that's the kind of person you are, then that can only mean that your feelings for me are just as true. Let's go home. We've already lost. Yep. In the end, the most straightforward and earnest one will always be the one who wins out. Let's get to chapter 202, which is titled Gazing Up at the Same Moon, Towards the Light, in hopes of the happiness of two nameless friends and in hopes of the blessings of a yet unseen future. After that day, the man stopped coming. I could only guess that things went well with the girl he was so obsessed about, so he no longer needed any more assistance from me. I was a bit lonely without him, but I'm sure that was for the best. Perhaps someday I'll also come to find someone I could call my lover. All of a sudden it felt like my world was full of color. The feeling of having a person you love and having them understand how you feel. There were plenty of other girls back at the capital. Kind girls, loving girls, beautiful girls. There were plenty of all of them. But even so, this girl was special. And I couldn't have been any luckier for my path to have been able to cross with hers. All right then, Kaguya-sama, I'll be back again soon. Unfortunately, I may not be able to return for a few days, but I'll be sure to write to you while I'm gone. Got it. Well, I suppose I can't expect letters as beautiful as the ones from before. I'll try my very best to write something good. But as long as it's your own words, I don't care what you write. Aww. Though I suppose it'd be nice if you made it as beautiful as you could. Got it. If I ever start to feel lonely, I'll gaze up at the moon and think about you. Very well, in that case, I suppose I'll do the same. There are so many wonderful people all living under the same moon. God, this art is so pretty. I may have never seen them before, nor have I ever heard their voices, but even so, when I think about how we're all gazing up at the same moon, somehow I just feel so at peace. Iwakasa, is Iwakasa here? Yes, sir, is something the matter? Yeah, I remember you being pretty good with your hands, right? Yes, indeed I am. I used to be a craftsman after all. Perfect. In that case, I have a request for you. Oh, good. I'm glad I was able to find you. Why are you here? What? Did you get rejected like I thought you would? What do you mean by that? You thought I would get rejected? In that case, I take it things went well? Well, yeah. At this point, we've gotten as far as holding hands. Well, as long as things are going well, I suppose that's fine. But still, all of this is all thanks to you. My friend, it's only thanks to your help that I've come this far. From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank you. Likewise, knowing how to read and write has been immensely useful, so thank you. In any case, I'd like to provide you with a token of my gratitude. So today I came here to give you this. I just had this made the other day. Ooh, it looked like your current one has been quite well worn after all. Oh, this is perfect. I was actually just thinking about having a new one made. I'm glad you like it. I take it that you'll put it to good use then? Of course. In fact, I'll start wearing it right away. Well, then, I'll be heading back now. One day after I get married, the two of us will come see you again. Oh, that's great. So the piece that she is currently wearing in her hair is for the Emperor. Damn, that piece lasted a long ass time. I look forward to seeing you again one day. That meeting was truly a heartwarming experience. At the time, I really couldn't have been happier, and as he walked away, I simply stared at his back until it disappeared behind the horizon. However, that would come to be the day I was severed with my life as I knew it. Kaguya? Kaguya? What's wrong, Kaguya? What are you crying about? It's just, this world is so beautiful. In the time I've spent here, my heart has come to know so much love. I see, but isn't that a good thing? It is not. Hence why I'm so forlorn right now. Everything that has a beginning must also have an end. This is where I must say goodbye, Grandfather. The lunar envoy is coming for me. Ooh, the coming of an inescapable night. All right, let's get to chapter 203, which is titled The Value of Life. Standing over the abyss of life. As her fate draws ever closer, Lately I've been feeling a bit sluggish, and sometimes my coughing fits seem to last forever. Miss Wakasa, do apothecaries get sick too? Not really. More importantly, how's your mother feeling? She's all better. Your medicine is the best. Once I wake up and start moving around, it almost starts to feel unnoticeable, but it still lingers. By the way, have you heard? It looks like none of Kaguya's suitors could complete the impossible request she gave them. Oh, I guess Kaguya didn't actually want to get married then. Eh? Why do you think that? I don't know, but think about it. Why else would she have given them those impossible requests? Or perhaps she already has her heart set on someone else. I see. Now that I think about it, she's been getting along well with the Emperor lately, so, huh? The Emperor, huh? So even he has things he's interested in. Lunar Envoy? That's right. On the night of the next full moon, the Lunar Envoy will come for me. For I must return to the moon. Return to the moon? What's going on? What are you even talking about right now? I'm afraid it's something that's beyond the realm of human understanding, a tale that begins in a world far beyond the horizon. However, there is one thing I could say for sure. Once that night comes, it'll mean goodbye. In that case, I'll assemble the troops. Huh? We already know exactly when they're coming, so we could prepare a counterattack. It's pointless. It'd be no different than having ants battle a volcano. It'd hardly even be a fight. God, this art is just... Even so, I'll fight to the end. After all, if the only alternative meant losing you, then even if it cost me my own life, I'll fight to the very end. That courage of yours is going to cost countless lives, you know. Here it is. On the night of the half moon, my coughing fits were getting worse, even worse than usual. Persistent headaches, unrelenting fever, even just standing up became a challenge in and of itself. I'd like to have asked my father for help, but apparently he'd been summoned to fight against some unknown enemy. Besides, I wouldn't want to worry him either. He had already lost the rest of his family to disease, so if he were to find out that I was sick too, who knows how frantically he'd react. Whooshy coughing up blood. You're coughing up blood! Father! Both my father and I knew full well that coughing up blood was a sign of passing the point of no return. In all likelihood, I wouldn't live to see the next full moon. As my father started frantically panicking over me, I took all I could to keep calm and reassure him. But I was fully aware that my life would soon evaporate from this earth like the morning dew. So my life is coming to an end soon, huh? I can't imagine how sad my father will be once I'm no longer here. I don't want him to cry. I don't want him to be sad. If possible, I'd like him to forget me as soon as possible. I hope he can find someone new and become happy again. Oh, there she goes, coughing up more blood. Oh no, gotta be more careful. After all he went through to have this made for me. Once I'm gone, I wonder if he'll still remember me. No, wait, eventually he'll pass away too. And regardless of how sad he is, my father's time will come someday as well. And then not a single soul will remember me anymore. Right, Keys? Not a single soul will remember me either. If no one will ever remember the time I've spent here, then what was the point of being born upon this earth? I wonder myself. Just what exactly is the value of life? Oh, man. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have told him my name. He looked like he was a pretty important guy. In that case, he could have at least got me a gravestone with my name on it. Well, even if I left my name behind, I guess it'd still be pretty meaningless. After all, it's not like my name was what I wanted to leave behind. All I really wanted was to find the value of life. I don't want to die. After that moment, I don't know what happened. But under that summer night's full moon, I come to find the start of my farewell with eternity. Her destiny draws ever closer and torn. All right, let's get to chapter 204, which is titled "Find the Way." God, Kenjiro, this is. It is currently the Heian period, and the tale of the bamboo cutter is about to be born. 891 CE, Common Era, Kyoto. So, what exactly was this lunar envoy you mentioned, Nisama? No idea. I mean, I was on the verge of dying at the time. In that case, what should I write here? Like I said, just like you know, you're supposed to be a writer, aren't you? It's the climactic scene where the two have to part ways forever, so just write something vaguely emotional. I've had enough of this. What's your problem? Remember, I'm the one who taught you everything you know. More importantly, let's talk about these five noblemen you mentioned. These treasures they were asked to find. Can't you remember even a single one of them? Like I said earlier, they were all like some super valuable items or something. But what exactly were they? I got it. How about the robe of the Chinese fire rat? Let's go with that. I remember seeing it back when I visited Gandhara. It was like some super amazing robe that was completely fireproof. That said, they got super mad at me when I tried lighting it on fire to test it. But either way, it was apparently super valuable, so let's go with that. But this story was set in a time even before the Sui, let alone the Tang Dynasty, right? What's going on with our historical accuracy, Nisama? Also, have you really been like this ever since way back then? It's embarrassing for me to. It's embarrassing for me. So could you please just doing whatever comes to mind? Shut up. Besides, do you have any idea how hard it is to come up with treasures from that time? Back then, even the paper you're writing on right now would have been treated as an extremely valuable treasure. I don't care about what things were like way back then. Well, Michizane, whatever the case is, this is a story from centuries ago now, so nobody's going to remember either way. They're all gone. Every last person who was alive back then have all since departed from this earth. All of them are dead, so there isn't anyone left who would know what happened that really happened that night. After all, this is a story from over 3 centuries ago now. We've gathered all the top martial artists from across the country. At this point, the enemy would be hard pressed to lay even a finger on the princess. Thank you very much. We're truly thankful for your help. No, don't mention it. After all, this is my fight. I swear to emerge victorious and protect Kaguya-sama from further harm. It's pointless. There's no point in talking about winning or losing when it'll hardly even be a fight. Kaguya, I'd like to ask where your heart truly lies. If you wish to return the moon, then I won't try to stop you. However, if that isn't the case, the lunar envoy doesn't care about the lives of mortals. To them, anything with a limited lifespan is no more than just another negligible resource. Oh, my sweet kitty passed out. Huh? And now they're coming for me from far beyond our horizon. If I try to convince them to let me have my way, they'll likely decide that I've become corrupted by the insignificant mortals here. In response, they'll probably bring down judgment, and in doing so, they'll take all of your lives. The ones you're trying to go up against have long since forgotten the beauties of this world. All they do is exist in perpetuity. I'm not understanding the true value of life. The human lifespan is fleetingly short, so please stop worrying about me and... In my eyes, your personality is totally messed up. Huh? You're arrogant, selfish, and you never truly listen to anything anyone else says. You're human trash who only cares about things you personally find interesting. What? What brought this on all of a sudden? However, that honesty of yours is also what makes you so charming, and it's that inexplicably cute part of you that made me fall in love with you. I can always tell how you truly feel just by looking at you, so please stop acting so concerned with all of us and tell me how you truly feel. What exactly do you want from me? I don't want to leave you. If I return to the moon, I'll lose everything. After all this time, I've finally come to find love. But now I won't even have the chance to make any memories. I don't want to leave it like that. And I absolutely don't want to let it all disappear. I don't want to have to return. I don't want to go. Help me. Got it. I'll keep you safe even if it costs me my life. The Lunar Envoy? Is that the name of our enemy? No idea. But if we manage to show off our good side here, maybe Kaguya-sama will change her mind and fall for one of us after all. She's not doing that. No. Yeah, I don't know about that. Aoki, but she's someone I once loved, and that's worth protecting even if it costs me my life. What's that light? Huh? Light? I don't see anything. All I see is the moon. No, look over there. Just beneath the moon, the light looks like it's moving. What? It's an emergency. The soldiers stationed outside are all collapsing. So they're here, the Lunar Envoy, fighting with life and love on the line. Let's get to 205. What the hell? What's going on? We have no idea, but the soldiers outside are all collapsing one after another. The arrival of the lunar envoy. And chapter 205 is titled, If That's What You Call Love. What is the sound?
It's Kitty. That's what it is. It's the kitty.
Right, kitties?
Yeah.
Ow! Grandmother, please get as far away from me as you can. What is this? Ooh, everyone's falling. Look at this. What? This feeling of having your body's freedom stolen from you. It's the same as back then. What's going on? Don't break formation. Why are they all collapsing? When there's nothing there. Or sorry, when there's nothing here. There's nothing here? No, what if it's just something we can't see? This is, ooh, damn it. The enemy is in the sky. They're above us. All archers, take aim. Fire everything you have into the sky. Oh, nope. This is, damn it. Damn it all. I don't know who you are, but prepare yourselves. Don't. Stop. Please stop. I'm being crushed. Stop it. Just stop. I get it, okay? So please stop. Kaguya-sama? I give up. I'll go back to the moon. Please wait, Kaguya. What? Where am I? This is a road which has never been crossed, and the path that connects us to the heavens above. Everyone, this is goodbye. Jesus, this is so beautiful. Please wait. I can't possibly stand to lose you like this. Oh, stop it. The transferal of power has been completed. As of this moment, I have taken over as the lunar envoy. I desperately wanted to borrow everyone's power and find a way to end this all without sacrificing anything. But I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough. In a few moments, my memories will be wiped clean, and this body will return to the moon. So this will be my final letter to all of you. Please wait. I promised that I'd protect you, even if it cost me my life. Thank you all for showing me so much love. Though it may not have been for very long, I truly appreciate the time I was able to share with you all. I swear I won't forget a single second of it. Kaguya-sama! Kaguya! Wait, don't go yet. I haven't kept my promise to you yet. I can't just leave things like this. I'm sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to avoid hurting you after all. If I knew this would be how it all come to an end, then perhaps I should have been a bit more honest with myself. I'm going to disappear. I'm fading away. If I could have anyone wish of mine granted, then I'd like to meet with you once again someday, just one more time. Oh, right. Allow me to bestow upon you a reward. This is the Horai elixir. It's a medicine that promises eternity, made from the blood of my immortal incarnation. Drink from it and you'll be the same as me. A new being that will live into eternity. Ooh, not a trace of anything in her gaze. Ooh, let's get to 206. Will live forever? The Horai elixir made from the blood of Kaguya herself, an elixir that promises eternal life.
Kenjiro, I can't with this. This art is just...
Ooh, this space art, man. Exactly. Drink of it, and even you all can be free from the suffering of mortality. No longer will you age, nor will you hunger for anything. You'll be free from loss, free from disease, free from suffering. Oh, that's what you think. And chapter 206 is titled Relying Only on Resounding Love. Death will become a thing of the past, and you will ascend to become gods among men. Divided between heaven and earth, the three of you chosen ones shall become a half of myself. If I really do choose to live forever, will I be able to meet with you again someday? That won't be possible. Our realms exist on parallel planes, and as such, those in heaven and those on earth can never cross paths. Back on the day I confessed my feelings to you, I wasn't able to lie to you. Even if it meant telling you something I didn't want you to know, and even if it meant losing you as a result, I couldn't lie to you. Being truthful was the only way I could think of to show my sincerity. And so I won't lie to you now either. This elixir of yours, I won't drink it. If I won't be able to meet with you again one day, then immortality serves no purpose to me. So if there's no way to no way for me to see you again, then I won't drink this elixir. This elixir. I, the man you loved, will choose to die exactly as I lived, as a short-lived mortal man. Aw, you traitor. Ooh. Allow me to elaborate a little more about what happened after that day. On the night before Kaguya left, they were all hiding together. Kaguya lightly touched her grandmother's stomach and whispered, "You will soon cross paths with a child whose reality is as majestic as the white heron." Soon after her grandfather passed away, and his wife, now alone in the world, gave birth to a daughter whom she named Hachio. As for what happened next, nobody knows. The Horai elixirs they had been given were all gathered together and were supposed to have been incinerated atop the tallest mountain in the country, but they were secretly stolen by Iwakasa, one of the Emperor's most trusted men. As punishment, Iwakasa was executed, but no one was able to uncover where the elixir had gone. And as for the Emperor, a large-scale coup ended up taking place just a few years later. And amid the chaos and confusion, he lost his life without ever having received any closure for his feelings. Yo, what do you think this is? No idea. Just burn it. The Emperor's been branded a national traitor. We don't care about his junk. Man, he really kept every letter from his lover. Oh, what a weird guy. Yeah, what did it say? Nothing. It wasn't anything important. I truly believe that we'll be able to meet again one day, or something along those lines. What a load of crap. Aww. A farewell that came all too quickly, and unanswered feelings that have vanished into the night sky. Surely he'll be rewarded someday? Well, let's get to chapter 207. Now we're done with the backstory. That was... oof. Chapter 207 is titled Prayer. 1400 years later, as the present day, Kaguya rises for the morning. God, that was the worst. Morning, Kaguya. Good morning, Kurenai. You're not looking too hot today, are you? Did something happen? Not really. I just had a really long, crappy dream last night, so now I'm a bit tired. Bad dream, huh? What kind of dream was it? Not telling. Well, you can't just say that. Now you're just making me curious. Shut up. Dreams are all pointless anyways. Oh, come on, just tell me. If you don't start, I'll start shouting out all of your personal information right here and now. What kind of threat is that supposed to be? Seriously, it really wasn't anything that important. Just a meaningless story from a long time ago. A story about a young girl who turned her back on everything, throwing away even her own life, all in order to protect this planet from invaders from a distant world. What the heck? That sounds so cool! Oh, it's not cool at all. She could have become the ruler of this entire world, but instead she trusted that the people she loved would make the right choice, and ended up giving up her own life for the sake of that future. I can't fathom it at all. Really? Yeah, really. See, I really don't understand what the deal is with love and romance and all that. At one point, I tried to figure out what it was all about. But if this is what it means to love, then I don't see a need to understand it at all. Why not? While finding love in your life might end up bringing you great joy, the joy is far outweighed by the potential pain of losing that love. It makes no sense. Speaking strictly in terms of pros and cons, the cons far outweigh the pros. Every relationship and marriage will eventually have to come to an end someday. So rationally speaking, it'd make more sense for those relationships not to have existed at all. Nah, you're wrong on that. So the thought of valuing it over your own life is something that I can't fathom at all. I see. In my opinion, that girl from your dream should at least get some kind of reward for her actions. Reward? Yeah, after all, she protected us all, didn't she? She put her life on the line for the sake of our future. Like, it doesn't have to be anything insane, but still, she saved the world, right? So I think it'd be nice if she got at least something for all she did for us. Yeah, I hope you're right. Aww. Leaping through the ages, perhaps this time around. Let's get to chapter 208. Today I'm pleased to announce Kendra Ohata's 25th anniversary celebration exhibition. Huh? What? Lady, what are you doing? Let's get this party started. Please, you have to just stop. You have to stop just deciding things on your own like this. In fact, why are we even showing up in this chapter? This is supposed to be the 208th chapter of Tonikaga, you know? Shut up. What does this have to do? What does that have to do with anything? More importantly, we have to tell everyone about Hada Kenjiro's 20th anniversary exhibition. Oh my god, what the fuck you doing here, Hada? Are you planning to use this entire chapter just for that? That's right, we're going to use all 18 pages and we're still going to get paid for it. What? Is the publisher really going to be okay with that? Oh my god. That said, I can't believe I have to cover this, but yes, I'm covering this. A 20th anniversary celebration is going to be a fairly large event. Taking into account the cost of hosting something that big, we're going to need a lot of people to attend or we'll be in serious trouble. Oh, good morning, Maria-san. Is it really going to be that bad? Yes, I'm afraid so. We can't risk falling into the red now, especially considering the current state of our economy. That sounds pretty serious, huh? It is. To begin with, the entire thing started out as nothing more than a casual, off-the-cuff suggestion. Oh, Kitty's dreaming. Aw. So we didn't expect much to come out of it. But before we knew it, Shopro ended up coming back to us with a fully detailed project plan. And for some reason, the number of estimated guests seemed to be off by around 2 orders of magnitude. The amount of goods manufactured for the event seemed to match that too. It almost feels like someone made a typo on the order form. So now, like oh my god. So now, like Shia LaBeouf said, oh my god, we really have a Shia LaBeouf joke. Oh my god. So now, like Shia LaBeouf said, we just have to do it. We just have to do it and make our dreams come true. Oh my god, we have a Shia LaBeouf joke. Holy shit, this is why I'm covering this. This is going to be a bloodbath. I can't. Why'd you make a Shia LaBeouf joke? Then, if we really want to attract all the guests we possibly can, we have to start by figuring out just what kind of event this is supposed to be. So, without further ado, my lady, what did you have in mind for this event, huh? Something with a bunch of art or something. Oh, what are we even expecting? That's not the issue here. How do I put this? We need to come up with something that to entice the guests to attend this event. Or enough to say, but what do you mean? This whole operation was your idea. I got it. An exclusive release. We'll give attendees an exclusive release. Exclusive release? Yeah, we'll give everyone who comes a copy of this. Ta-da! Huh? Thunder Goddess Sophia? What is that? Let's see, where do I start? About 20 years ago, before Hayate no Gotoku had even begun serialization, the publisher held a competition in order to find a new series to serialize. And as part of that, Hada had submitted a whole bunch of proposals. One of them was Hayate, and then there was the soccer manga, and also a proposal for a continuation of God's Rocket Punch. But next to Hayate, there was the one Hada thought would have the best chance of winning was Thunder Goddess Sophia. And as for what it was about, he just really wanted to draw a manga about a really, really cute girl doing all sorts of things. Hada, you fucker. That's so. Sounds like something that would even work in today's meta. Yep. However, back then, Hada was a very different person from who he is today. And as a hardcore fan of the entire anime subculture, he had some very extreme opinions about the medium. Extreme. The cuteness of a true heroine ought to lie in their character, not in their appearance. After all, it's the inner beauty lurking within them that truly captures the hearts of the readers. All right, Hada, I see. That sounds like quite the philosophical approach. And so with that in mind, Hada decided that his first major serialization would follow one important rule. The heroine's appeal cannot be based on their outward appearance. Inner beauty is what truly captivates the soul of the readers. Keep telling yourself that. Thus, the heroine of my first serialization will not rely on being cute to be popular. As long as they are beautiful on the inside, it doesn't matter how they look on the outside. Hada, you can have both. Why? Why are you doing this, man? Why can't you be cute and be smart? I don't understand this. Therefore, the heroine of my first series will be this giant... I need a robot. Oh. Too extreme. To be honest, it's got past being extreme to the point of just being kind of cringe. Tell me about it. Obviously, she'd be more popular if she were cute both inside and out. You don't have to be that blunt about it. How do you fucker? Anyways, in the end, Thunder Goddess Sophia was rejected, and Hayate Gotoku would go on to receive a full serialization. Obviously. But you see, Hada never gave up on Sophia. Back before Thunder Goddess Sophia was rejected, in order to gauge how popular this would be, let's publish this draft as a one-shot in Shonen Sunday Super and see how it goes. And so a little while later, it was published as a one-shot in Sunday Super. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, unfortunately, there was one small issue with publishing as a one-shot. You see, when Hana was planning to out Thunder Goddess Sophia as a series, he'd actually planned for there to be two main heroines, with the second mystery heroine showing up later in the series. To Hana, the second heroine was a character whom he had poured his heart and soul into writing, so when he heard that it'd just be a one-shot, he didn't want to waste her on it. What the heck? Wasn't he still a new author? How cocky can he get? In the end, the second heroine, Tsukasa Yuzaki-chan, never made an appearance in the one-shot. Mm-hmm. Hang on, didn't he pour his heart and soul into writing this girl? How can he just cancel her like that? Wait, huh? Tsukasa Yuzaki-chan? That's right, she was the heroine who never ended up making it into the one-shot publication of Thunder Goddess Sophia. Long before he had started writing Hayate no Kotoku, Hana had been already planning out her character. And now she's made her appearance as the main heroine of the ongoing series Tonikaku Kawaii. It's the one and only Tsukasa Yuzaki-chan. Dude! See, this is why I'm glad I covered this. So you're telling me he's had her character in mind since that long ago? See, he's a pretty stubborn guy, isn't he? Honestly, it's way past the point of that being stubborn now. It's just kind of creepy. Oh, and apparently nothing about her original design has changed aside from her being married now. Wait, what? Is that so? Wait, so the exclusive attendee gift you mentioned before, don't tell me. That's right, though it's been rejected once before, we'll be giving out the original storyboards for Thunder Goddess Sophia, a 2-chapter release featuring a whopping 72 pages. What? Are you saying that he kept all the storyboards from all the way back then? Yep. In a way, these are all storyboards from a no-name amateur who has never been published before. Isn't that also kind of a problem? Anyways, Hana hasn't given up on Thunder Goddess Sophia just yet, so if you don't get your hands on these storyboards now, there won't be another chance. This 20th anniversary exhibition will be your only chance to see how Tsukasa Yuzaki could have turned out in an alternate universe. Now you have no choice but to come. Though, even with all that, yes? Do you think people will really come for this? I'm not really sure about that. It'd be really nice if they did, though. What are you thinking about, Tsukasa-chan? Hey dear, nothing, I was just thinking. What would my life have been, like if I had never met you? Maybe in some alternate universe far, far away, perhaps I'd be piloting a giant robot trying to get meters away from Earth. That'd be certainly something, wouldn't it? 208 is titled A Future Story that may or may not have happened. For more details about the 20th anniversary, there's a thing with a scan here. Dude, that was funny. That was so meta. You know what this gave me? This gave me some Me and Roboco vibes. That's why I was like, okay, I can't skip this chapter because this could be some Me and Roboco shit. So let's get to chapter 209 here, which is titled To You from Underneath the Setting Sun of That Day, as she lays within her dreams. I had a dream of a summer day from a long time ago, a dream of a friend far beyond my reach, disappearing as they walked away into the setting sun. A very nostalgic dream from a time when I was still human. Just how far have I walked between those days and now? I've seen the ends of many lives, and while their names and legends may have been passed down through history, their heartbeats and smiles have all been long since lost to the sands of time. These fragments of their lives are known only to me, though I have no way of seeing them again. A dream from a bygone era. Ooh. Oh man, when did I fall asleep? Come to think of it, it's been a really long time since the last time I dreamt back to my human days. If I had to guess, it's probably a side effect of the Horai elixir. Ever since the day I stopped being human, I've been able to remember almost everything with vivid clarity. But the memories I've had from back before then have all since faded away, more or less. I wonder what happened to that guy afterwards. I wonder if he managed to get married to that girl he liked. I really hope he did. That'd be great. Nah, he didn't. Whoa, hold on. What am I tearing up for? Aww. Whenever I start reminiscing like this, I always end up getting a bit emotional. After all, the loss of life is oh my god, almost always a tragedy, and I'm already fully aware of how his tragic story would conclude. It's not like I saw it play out with my own eyes, but still. Tsukasa-chan? Are you alright? Nazukan, Now that I look closer, I almost feel like I've seen you before 1400 years ago, 1400 years or so ago. um, that's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? I mean, we just saw each other at breakfast today, after all. Yeah, you're right. Well, putting that aside, are you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It's a bit out of character for me, but I just started feeling a bit sentimental. I see. But, now that it's come to this, it's time. Time for you to comfort me by spoiling me with everything you've got. Huh? What? Is that a thing? How is it not a thing? Of course, in fact, you don't spoil me a ton. I might just wait. I fucked this up. Of course, in fact, if you don't spoil me a ton, I might just explode from all this pent up sentimentality. Then let's see. How about we go down to the store and get some ice cream together? You know, last time this happened, I recall you taking us out for cake. You're not really creative with how you go about spoiling me, are you? But well, if you also had and holding hands as we walk to the store together, then I think it's a great idea. Aww. Wait, is that 7-Eleven? It says Family 11, son. Let's be real, it's 7-Eleven. Man, I can't believe it's already the end of August. Yeah, it really flew by. You managed to get your driver's license, and we went to tons of places. Was there anything you wanted to do that we missed? Let's see. Kitty, you are having an intense dream, aren't you? He's moving in his sleep. It's really cute. Now that I have my license, it may have been nice if we driven down to the beach, or maybe if we had gone to the pool or something. You're right. But I don't know. In a sense, missing out on those may have been a good thing. Why is that? Because other people would see you in a swimsuit, and I don't want that. I see. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's just how it is. Dear, you're usually always so smart about everything you say, but every once in a while you can be a real Camille. I was being totally serious though. If that's really how you feel though, then our options are kind of limited. We'd only be able to go to super high class resorts with private pools, or maybe like a private island in the Maldives. Even so, if that's the price I have to pay, then in that case, we need to be ready for the day when we actually do decide to go. So since we're out already, how about we go shopping together and find me a cute swimsuit? Really? Of course. But keep in mind though, we're not shopping for a swimsuit that I can show off to other people, but rather for a special extra cute one for your eyes only. Woo! Look at us. He's like, yeah. Got it. In that case, let's go right now. All right. Quite a while has passed since the time we spent with each other back then. The cutting edge technology you taught me to use has come a long way, from cutting edge to everyday use to traditional, and now it's come to represent the concept of obsolescence itself. I'm still carrying around the present you gave me back then. Yes, she is. But the world itself has ended up changing quite a bit since that time. Be that as it may, I finally come to understand the joy and passion you felt on that day. I can only wish that someday I'll find myself being able to smile just like you did back then. But in the same way you disappeared beneath the setting sun of that evening, I too will. I still remember it all, the fact that you lived and breathed, the way you gazed up at the sky with me, the way you smiled, and though I don't know your name, I can only hope that my thoughts will reach you, my friend. Aww. All right, let's get to 210. We got a couple more chapters to go. Let's see how we're doing time-wise. Ooh, I might get it to under an hour, which I was hoping. Dressed for the autumn. Let's go. And chapter 210 is titled, I Want to Hide, but I Want to Be Found. Huh? You want to go dancing in a school swimsuit? Yeah, I never said anything like that. All I asked was where I could go to buy a swimsuit. Yeah, that's right. In that case, I bought one just the other day from a store in Harajuku, but I'm pretty sure you can find them pretty much anywhere in Shibuya. I see. Wait, what? You bought one just the other day? Yeah, I went with Kazumiya-kun not too long ago. Kazumiya-kun, you mean, yep, the kind of spacey looking guy from before. Wait, by that, do you mean you went together with a group of classmates? No way, it was just the two of us, of course. She got a man's? Like, a few days ago, I randomly got a message online despite it being in the middle of summer vacation. Since it's summer vacation and all, how would you like to go to the pool together? Oh, so you're interested in seeing this sexy body of mine, huh? No, that's not what I meant. I just. Sally, I don't have a swimsuit, so that might be a bit hard to do. Figures. In that case, I guess going to the pool is out of the. But if you're willing to help me pick out a swimsuit, then I suppose it isn't out of the question. Dude, you're in! He's in! No problem. In that case, let's go swimsuit shopping together. So that's the story. In the end, the two of us went shopping together, and he even treated me to some crepes afterwards. Wait, don't tell me. Did the two of you go to the pool after too? Yep, it was so much fun. I see. You're certainly a very popular girl, Kaname. Oh, please. There isn't anyone dumb enough to fall in love with a girl as tactless as me. Don't say that. Hmm. Every once in a while, I'll find Tsukasa-chan crying. Not just today, but sometimes when she sleeps. I'll see tears gently welling up at the corners of her eyes. Whenever that happens, it's probably because she suddenly remembered something sad from a long time ago. Personally, I've only lived 18 years, but even in that short amount of time, I've formed plenty of memories that'll bring bring me tears just from remembering them. So for Sakasa-chan, who has 1,400 years worth of those experiences, I can't imagine just how deeply those wounds have etched themselves into her heart. What can I do? How can I ease the pain that she's going through? I suppose this is my only option for now. Yeah. I'll have to reconstruct the device that Tokika-san left behind and read whatever's on this thing. Everything starts from here. But I don't have any kind of blueprint for this thing, so how am I supposed to piece it back together? And besides, there's one thing that's been bothering me. This is supposed to be some kind of device to read data, but after looking into it further, there are a bunch of random sensors and cameras here. What the heck? What are these supposed to be used for? From the looks of it, reassembling that seems to be quite the challenge, huh? Welcome back. Well, it's certainly a challenge, but more than that, for a data reading device, it just seems to me like there are a lot of unnecessary parts. Unnecessary parts like the keys. Whoa, the kitty's sleeping. He's so cute. Whoa. Yeah, so I need to figure out what these parts are for before I can get a start. I see. So this is unrelated, but Kanami burst out laughing after I started discussing swimsuits with her earlier. What happened? But speaking of swimsuits, I'm surprised Senpai was so willing to go to the beach with you. Huh? Why is that? Just think about it. We're talking about Senpai here, you know. Sure, he may be smart, but aside from that, he's a total alien who's completely obsessed with his wife. He never wanted other people to see his wife in a swimsuit, and I could see him trying to rent out an entire pool just to accomplish that. Well, to be honest, he actually did propose something along those lines. Ha! I knew it. And that's how that went. Oh, you're the kitty. There's like, oh, my kitty's all curled up though. She said that it just goes to show how much Senpai adores you, Tsukasa. Tsukasa-san. There we go. So she thinks she could get away with that alien comment just by tying it up with a compliment, just by tying it up with a compliment. Well, I can certainly understand what Kanami-chan is getting at. However, there's something that both you and Kanami-chan aren't getting here. Oh, what's that? Just think about it. No matter how stylish it may be, a swimsuit's a swimsuit, you know. And isn't a swimsuit pretty much the same thing as underwear? It isn't. And, I think it's only natural for a husband to not want other people to see his wife in her underwear. I think you need to reevaluate your, entire premise. Huh? You really think so? Well, let's end it there at that for now. I'm very happy that you value me that highly, but I don't know. In the end, I still think that's it. So that's what it was. What's going on now? If my guess is correct, I think this will work. What will? Thanks to our discussion about swimsuits, I think I can finally read the SD data on this thing. Wait, what? The realization derived from the swimsuit underwear equivalency theorem. Just what could it be? Well, let's get to chapter 211 and find out. There we go. Just taking a second here. A certain night scene. I swear I'm not the chapter 211 style. I swear I'm not the guy who tried to mod all his content after being inspired by Plamo and Kyoshiro, but ended up destroying everything instead. What are you doing? So this is the finished device? Well, that was fast. Yeah, it only fully hit me after I finished building it, but this thing is incredible. For example, let's take this normal everyday laptop. If we connect it directly, the drive doesn't even show hints of booting up. Huh? Then how are you supposed to use it? Yeah, that's what I thought too, but I found a solution. Here's another laptop that I physically modified, this time without a Wi-Fi card, LAN ports, or any part that can connect to any network. Now that it's fully isolated from the internet, look what happens when I connect it again. Whoa! So you're saying it's designed to completely and fully prevent the leakage of any information stored on it? Yeah, damn Tokiko. Damn Tokiko, that was smart. It's almost as if it doesn't want its contents to be seen at all costs, to the point where it's inherently baked into its design. Wait, don't tell me. Is that the conclusion of our discussion about swimsuits led to? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about how I didn't want other people to see my wife in a swimsuit, and then it hit me. It really takes a genius to come to that conclusion after so many weeks. But still, it's insane the lengths this thing goes to. Like, there were tons of cameras and sensors scattered among the parts. So this whole time I was wondering what they were supposed to be used for. But take a look at this. Let's say I bring out something that emits EM signals like my phone. Electromagnetic signals, possibly from a phone detected in the vicinity. Please power down the offending device and secure it in a signal blocking container, such as a microwave. Whoa! That's not even the start of it. Once I move it away, it'll start back up again. But now this time, try peeking at the screen. Peeking at the screen. No way! A user other than the administrator has been detected. The system will now shut down. So this is what the cameras and sensors are for. Damn, this is smart. Yeah, it absolutely doesn't want to allow anyone other than the intended recipient to see what's on it. In fact, I actually did a bunch of testing earlier too. Let's say we tried to take a picture of the screen using an old analog camera like this one. Holy, a camera has been detected in the vicinity. The system will now shut down. Even if I prepare macros ahead of time to take screenshots of or copy over data, something about the device seems to circumvent it all. No matter what method you may think of to copy its contents, it already has countermeasures in place. And the cherry on top, a pen? The taking of notes of any sort is prohibited. Taking of any sort of notes is prohibited? Dang! So you have no choice but to just memorize whatever's on it. Seems to me like that's the case. But, now that I've gotten this far, I think I finally understand. Tokiko-san had a reason for handing this over without assembling it first. What do you mean? Up until now, I've always wondered why she wouldn't give me the final product. But now I see having the ability to repair it myself as a prerequisite. After all, for a device this packed with security features, I'm sure it'd inevitably break down from time to time. If I were to bring it to a third party for repairs, though, it'd defeat the purpose of all the security features in the first place. That's why it was necessary for her to have me understand how it works. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to fix it myself in case it ever breaks down in the future. That's the reason she gave me a random pile of parts rather than just giving me the completed product to begin with. She needed me to learn how to put the whole thing together. Wow, that's seriously amazing, right? It's amazing how far ahead she was thinking. Damn straight. No, I'm not talking about that. You're the one I'm amazed at. Huh? After all, without that realization, it'd be pretty much impossible to reassemble that thing, right? Huh? You think? Of course. In fact, I can't believe that this is the same person who was rambling on about swimsuits just a few moments ago. Rambling on about swimsuits. A long time ago, someone I respected greatly told me this. One day you'll encounter your destiny. That person always seemed like he knew exactly how everything would turn out. So this whole time I kept his words in the back of my mind. Then on a certain snowy night, back when I met you for the first time, I felt that I'd encountered my destiny. I thought to myself, so this is the guy that he was talking about, huh? Back then I had no way to be sure. But now I can't help but be shocked in how scarily accurate my senses were. Well, I'm glad you feel that way about me, but to be honest, this isn't really that big of a deal. I'm sure anyone with a decent background in engineering could have done the same, and Kaguya-san probably would have been able to put it together even faster than I did. But this is probably just the start. The time for me to truly be tested all starts from here. I see. But still, I'm glad to know my husband is so reliable. Thanks. And were you able to read what was on it? No, not yet. Truth is, a lot of the parts are still broken, probably on purpose. I'll go out and get them fixed tomorrow or something. Got it. Thanks. I'm starting to get really curious about what's stored on it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. But putting that aside, yeah? Whoa! Huh? What's going on? Nothing, but it's just you were so reliable just now that I fell in love with fell in love all over again. Naga, Naga bit. What? Well, thanks, I suppose. In fact, I wouldn't mind giving you a kiss as a reward. What do you think, dear? Huh? Like a kiss? Well, of course I'd love a kiss from you, but aww. I'm so happy, Nagadabit. Yeah. In the end, I never figured out what Nagadabit meant. So jealous, Nagadabit. Nagadabit. But dude, we finished up the backstory. We got the device put together now. This device is lit though. Sneaky. Tokiko, sneaky. But man, that envoy though. Holy shit, that lunar envoy was for real. But wouldn't it be interesting if we saw like the reincarnation of the Emperor at some point? Do you think we will? Because I don't think that's NASA. No way that's not. If NASA is the reincarnation of the Emperor, I would be shook. But no, I don't think that's NASA. Hada, at some point, you need to bring him here. The reincarnation of the Emperor. He needs to come into the picture. Because remember, Kaguya was looking for love. And having the reincarnation of the Emperor show up would be so interesting. It would. But that lunar envoy, you gotta wonder. Remember what they were saying about the lunar envoy, that it was in a different dimension, so that's why they couldn't find it when Tokiko went to searching, went to space and looked for it, because it's in a different dimension. That explains everything. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. This chapter was good, or these chapters were good. I'm glad I'm back up to date with Tonikaku Kawaii. I should have been up to date with it sooner, but I'm very happy with the direction it's going in. Hada, you sneaky little shit, though, with that meta chapter. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Fly Me to the Moon content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.